we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And now, Dallas' starting group. PJ Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. And for the Warriors, Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Green. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Pass to Irving. Tries it from 19. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Curry with it. Gafford picks him up. Here's Post. Curry finds some space. Nails the wide-open jumper.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Back to Irving. Davis a screen. Off target from three-point range. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. 5 on the clock. Davis from long range. Offensive rebound. Gafford passes to Thompson. Back to Gafford. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Nice read by Thompson right there, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
There's a screen. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Washington. The jump hook, and scoring with the play inside is Davis.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Post. Curry against Thompson. Wing shot on the way. Curry's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Gafford's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
Here's Butler, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Davis finds Irving. Let's go with a 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry. Gafford with the block. And they recover it. 4 on the clock. Washington with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Finished off the break. Irving's got 7 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Post. Will it go? Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 8. And here is Irving. The 3 from Thompson. Drills it from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Shot is good by Curry.
The ball handling of Steph is sometimes undervalued. He's much more than a shooter. This guy has mad skills as a handler.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Knox, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Christie tipped. Here's Butler. Here's post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Marshall can't hit. Warriors trail by 9. On the wing, Curry. He's got 7. He drops it from range. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Pass to Lively. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry against Lively. Curry, a screen on Dinwiddie. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first quarter. Dallas on top, up 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
The 3 from Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks basketball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Curry, a screen on Dinwiddie. Hield finds Curry. Curry splashes it in.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Lively passes to Irving. Hits a 3-pointer. Irving's got 13.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drains the triple.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent 3-point sniper.
Here's Irving on the take, and it's blocked by Butler. Curry surveys. Hield, a screen on Irving. Back to Hield. And the Warriors with another 3.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
Green with a screen on Washington. Here's Butler. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Davis. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Irving's got 16 points now.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Pass to Hield.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the screen.
2 minutes.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Irving. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Again, Irving missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Davis against Butler. Here's Podziemski. Out to Hield. Here's Knox. Still without a bucket.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Williams is checked in for Dallas.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 10.
Dallas leading by 4.
Williams.
To the inside. Clay busting it up inside.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Podziemski into the lane, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Kuminga, he's checked in for Knox. Warriors trail by 5. Green with a screen on Williams. Podziemski. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Washington. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Misses from short range. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. The Warriors have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Green with a screen on Washington. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well,
The previous play is under
to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if the...
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
34.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Green out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody. And it's Post in at center. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's
2 minutes to review the play.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sure, they get it right, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here they come. It's your GS Breaker. Show them some love and make some noise for your GS Breaker.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Davis, the pass to Irving. Now Thompson, 6 to shoot. Here's Washington. Rebounded by Green. And here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Pass to post. Outside, Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
The first one falls. And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And Irving gets it to go.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Irving against Curry. Butler, a screen on Irving. Curry passes to Butler. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Washington outside. The 3 from Thompson, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Thompson for 3. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Irving, the pass to Davis. The 3 from Thompson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. To the cup, Curry. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Fields checked in for the Warriors. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Long range from the inbound. Curry's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Lets a floater go, and it's Irving missing.
Despite the miss, Those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
The kick out, Curry. Outside, Green. Healed for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving finds Thompson. Outside for Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Butler. Oh, look at Butler. Focused as always. And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 11 points.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corner.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident, very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Post. They've led by as many as 11. They set the pick. The kick out, Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. From deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Dallas on top. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break.
An unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3.
Number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing, guarded by Hield. Dinwiddie, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Curry from inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
Irving finds Lively. To the middle. Here's Marshall. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Marshall's got his first basket.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Hield, a screen on Irving. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. Back to Curry to tie it up. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Deflected. To take the lead. And the shot is good off the backboard. Curry's got 30 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Dinwiddie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Irving. And a foul called on the way up. so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Left side Curry. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. And Washington is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Pajemski. The kick out, Curry. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And Jackson Davis comes to help. Irving with it. Defended by Pajemski. Irving, no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Kuminga, the pass to Curry. And it's good for 2. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Here's Irving. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. And Davis with the block. They double team Curry. Jackson Davis. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So to be 2 free throws, he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Butler. Both free throws good from Irving.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Moody. Moses Moody up strong for the jam.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Washington. And here's Thompson for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Irving. Moody defends. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Outside for Irving. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
1:07 left in the fourth.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Team foul. At the line to take. Stephen Curry.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the Warriors make some changes. Looney's checked in for Green. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga, and Payton is subbed in for Pajemski. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Stephen Curry.
That one misses for Curry.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Anthony Davis.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Mavericks on offense. Here's Irving. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Irving, and it's in.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
The 3 from Washington. Warriors with the rebound, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.